Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and it's time to do another makeup look using our Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. If you're just tuning in, then for the entire month of November, I will be making a new eyeshadow look using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette every weekday. So there should be about 22 looks that I'm going to come up with this particular eyeshadow palette. I did start out really strong with this, and I was like, yeah, I've got like all these looks in mind, but I think this is look number 7 or 8, and I'm starting to feel a little bit uninspired now, so it's getting a little bit harder to continue to make new looks using this palette. So I'm going to have to play around with it a little bit this evening and see what I can come up with. I am finding it kind of hard to play around with the redder colors, in particular this color right here and this color down here. I feel like whenever I use either of those colors, they just kind of get lost with anything else that I'm playing with, and they just kind of turn into more of a brown versus a burgundy, which is really really sad because they're such pretty colors in the pan, and when you swatch them they look beautiful, and I really just want them to pop and be gorgeous on the eye and just steal the show, and they're really just becoming one with any brown shadow that I have on my eyes. So I don't know, we might have to try to play with those a little bit tomorrow and see if we can make them work. Maybe try using them without a brown shadow and see how it works. I don't know. You'll have to stay tuned tomorrow. You have to stay tuned till tomorrow to see if we can get that figured out. Also, I forgot to turn off my ceiling fan, so if you hear any kind of a clicking in the background, it's the strings on my ceiling fan hitting against the light. I'm so desensitized to that sound that I don't even notice it anymore, so I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm sorry if you're hearing that, but it's going to be in the video. Also, everything that I use on my face today, even if I didn't mention it, will be listed down below. So if you're interested in anything, you can go check the links down below for all of the information on what's on my face. Otherwise, I think we can go ahead and jump right into this eyeshadow look. So I've already primed my eyes using the Lorac Pro eyeshadow primer, and because I really want these colors we're using today to pop, I'm really going to try to make them stand out. We're going to go ahead and also apply the NYX Milk Pencil on top. It's a white pencil, and it's also going to help these colors just to pop. Well, in theory, it should help them pop. And then just using my finger, I'm just going to kind of blend it all out. The warmth of your finger really helps this pencil to blend out. And if needed, don't be afraid to apply a couple of coats of this. I did do about 2 coats to get it up to the color that I want. So as we've done in all of the videos so far, we're going to go in with our fluffy blending brush, first row, second shadow here. And we're just going to apply that all over the lid to set them and give our shadows something really nice to stick to. So now we're going to come in with the first row, third shade here, and we're just going to apply this color right in our crease. And coming back in with our blending brush in this same white shade right here, we're just going to clean up around the edges. Now for our next color, we're going to come in with another fluffy brush, second row, first shade, and we're going to pop that in our crease as well. This is going to help give some dimension to the eyes and a nice gradient effect. So back in again with that same white shade just to blend out everything a little bit more. And I'm also going to pop this on the eyelid again just to try to re-enhance that white base we already have down. Now we're ready for the fun part, and I'm excited to see how this shadow really turns up on the eyes. So second row, fourth shadow in, it's this really pretty pink. We're going to see it's very matte pink, and we're going to see how well this guy works. This guy has me a little bit nervous, so I'm hoping that we can build him up to be a really pretty Barbie pink like he looks in the pan. This color on the eye is actually working out a lot better than I expected it to. It's still not quite that bright bubblegum Barbie pink like I wanted, but I was expecting it to look like a white shadow because anytime I swatched it, that's how it looked. It just looked white, like all the pigment left it. And it's definitely got a light pink color to it that is seeming to be buildable. So we'll keep playing with it and see what we end up with. So I've got about 3 layers of this pink shadow on, and I'm going to come in with my clean fluffy brush just to clean up things around the edges because this shadow is quite powdery and prone to fallout. I'm not sure how well it's showing up. I've got some here under my eyes, which we're going to worry about later. That's why I do my face makeup last. But I had it like up in the crease, just like hanging out, so I wanted to kind of swipe that away before it got stuck like in a weird spot. So we're just gonna come through and kind of clean that all up, make sure it's all blending really nicely. So I did a 4th coat of the pink shadow and then I blended it out one more time. So just taking that same shader brush that we've been using on the pink, we're just gonna flip it over to the other side, and then 3rd row, very last shadow here. It's a very shimmery pink. We're gonna apply that right on top of the matte pink that we just applied. So if you guys can see here, it's a very powdery product. It's kind of going everywhere. So I'm just going to come in with my clean brush and just clean it all up. That way nothing is getting set in place where I don't want it. So this is where we're at right now. You can leave it here if you want to, but I'm going to take it another step. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild setting spray. I'm going to apply a little bit of the shimmer onto my brush. And then I'm going to give it a good spritz, and we'll see if we can't make that color pop even more. So you guys can see right now I've got the the one with the setting spray on this eye and one without on this eye. And this eye looks more frosty, almost foiled, and this eye is a little more flat. So I like it. So this is where we're at now with both eyes done. Definitely gives it a nice metallic look, very frosty pink, and I really like it. So I'm really pleased with how this is turning out. It's not as pink as I was hoping for, but I like it, and I definitely feel like it's something suitable for everyday wear. So I'm going to hop off camera really quickly, do the rest of my makeup, and then we'll come back and finish up the eyes. Okay, while I was off camera, I did go ahead and tightline my upper lashes just using my regular everyday black eyeliner. This one is from Patty Dubroff, but I'm not sure that I can link it down below. I tried finding it online and couldn't find it. But any black eyeliner is going to do the trick for you. And then in my bottom waterline, I went ahead and used the NYX Wonder Pencil. It's just a flesh toned pencil, and it's going to help brighten the eyes. If you can already tell, my eyes look much brighter. So underneath of the bottom lashes, we're going to come back in with that very, very first color that we used. And it's going to be first row, second shadow, if you don't remember. And we're just going to apply this right to the bottom lash line, just to give a little bit of a smoky effect down there. Then using our clean blending brush, we're just going to give it a little bit of a once over, just to make sure everything is playing nicely. Okay, and that's what we're looking like right now. I think things went a little darker on this side than this side, so I'm just going to apply a little bit extra. There we go. I think that evened it up pretty well. So back in, a little extra blending. And then we're going to come in with our mascara. This whole time I've been filming, I've been using the Essence Volume Style Mascara, and I really like it. It kind of gives you like spidery looking lashes, but it also does a lot for lengthening, and I'm just really enjoying this formula. And then you can see just how well this mascara just plays up the lashes. They almost look like falsies, and they're not. Of course, if you want to use falsies or put on a wing, you can. This is definitely a look that will play nicely with either of those products. If you've been watching the past few of these videos that I have made so far, you'll know that that's not really my thing. And the last time I did lashes, my eyes were just irritated the entire day. So not looking to do that again. But yeah, so this is our completed look for the day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope you did enjoy how this look turned out. Make sure you come back again tomorrow to see what I end up coming up with tomorrow. I might play with the palette a little bit tonight and try to get a little bit of inspiration, because as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I am feeling a little bit uninspired by some of these shadows currently. So I'm going to have to play with these a little bit later tonight, watch some YouTube videos, see if I can get some more inspiration to continue doing this challenge, because I started out strong, but it is starting to become a challenge, and I think I have like 14 videos left that I still need to film for this month, so I better get on it. But I hope you guys are really enjoying this series that I'm doing on my channel so far. If you are, make sure to let me know in the comments down below, and the entire playlist is listed as well, so you can go and see everything that I've done so far using this palette. If you're making if you're making the same looks that I am, if you're doing your makeup with me every morning, then definitely go tag me on Instagram to your pictures. I'd love to see what you're coming up with. Otherwise, I guess we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, so bye!